We're going into the villains fan casting, and to whatchamacallit, to bring it all in. Trying to see what's going on. So, Magneto could be in my top 10. It could be in my top 10. Hold on one second, guys. So yeah, so villains fan casting. We've got a lot of movies coming up and whatnot. We've got a lot of different things coming on and such. How about now? You should be, like there's a lot of movies coming out. We've seen slates from both DC and Marvel. There's all these different types of characters coming in, and you know, as much as people come in and whatchamacallit, we want to see different people cast in different things. We've been talking about in this new DC cinematic universe, K-Gun. K-Gun?
I think I figured it out.
Hey man, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Guys, I'm trying to get K-Gun in here. I was just talking, man. I was just talking. But anyway, K-Gun's going to try to join us for our Viewer's Choice / Villains fan casting. But anyway, yeah, like we had Tom Hardy as our... Hey, K-Gun, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello. Hey, man, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? All right, well,
Okay.
while he's trying to figure that out. Anyway, so there's all these great castings and stuff, and we're really interested to I'm really interested to hear but I want to know, like, what do you guys who do you guys think? Like, just pick any villain that you want. And K-Gun, can you hear me, man?
Yes, I can.
All right, welcome to the stream. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the new nerd in town. Guys, Daff, Ghost, just say hi to K-Gun. I mean, you got the three of you have been talking all night. I love it. How's everything going, man?
It's good.
Yeah?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Getting off this, we're going to get off this stream very soon. I told you my top 5 would go on forever because, I love everything that I talk about.
One does not simply choose one villain.
Exactly. And it's your top 5. If I did top 10, I would probably blow through 10 through 6 and then, do the same 2 hours on 5 through 1. But yeah, so what would you say, or what would you want to see in this, like, let's just say DC for now. What would you want to see as a fan casting for, like, one of your favorite villains?
I want to see more Joker. I know that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I already want to see more.
Joker. We all want to see more Joker.
And maybe some Harley Quinn too, because this is going to be our first appearance in the cinematic universe with Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I think already Margot Robbie's killing it just by
I
the
agree.
trailers. Um, what about like any of the other Batman, like the Riddler? I know the Riddler's been a hot button in chat lately.
He'd be pretty cool to see.
Do you have
I'd really
any?
love to see like a beefed up Killer Croc, like in the Arkham games.
Oh yeah, kind of
That'd
like
be awesome.
shark, like the shark guy that they had in the Flash, like a little CG.
Sorta. Like in the Suicide Squad trailer, the newest one, you see them experimenting on Killer Croc or Waylon Jones, and that could be them just beefing him up and making him huge like Bane.
Yeah, yeah, most
That's what
certainly.
I'm theorizing, at least.
Yeah. Daff is still saying that she wants to see Jesse Eisenberg as the Riddler.
That would be good. Although they already casted him for Lex,
Yeah,
which makes me sad.
it does. I mean,
He would.
did you see the movie? Did you see BVS?
Yes, I did.
Did you like? Have you seen Now You See Me? The
No, I have not.
All right. I highly suggest, not tonight because you probably have school in the morning, but
Yeah.
at some point soon, watch Now You See Me with. It's got Jesse Eisenberg, Amy Adams, James Franco's little brother Dave Franco, and Woody Harrelson. The way Jesse Eisenberg plays his character in that movie, if he would have done that for Lex Luthor, it would have been so much better than the way he played it in this movie.
Well, I was thinking maybe I could share the theory that I was talking about
Go
Sunday night
go for it.
with you.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
So, my friend and I create a theory about the MCU with the different Infinity Gems and the locations, and they all spell out Thanos. And we have a few that we have guessed, or a couple we have guessed that we don't quite know yet. The first one is a Tesseract, which is the T in Thanos, which lies in Asgard, the last known location of it from Avengers 1, where Thor takes Loki back and the Tesseract. And then we noticed in some of the in Thor: The Dark World that there looked to be a gem in Heimdall's chest piece, which could be the H, which could also be the Soul Gem. And then the Collector has the Ether, which is the A. I still, to this day, don't understand why Ether is spelled with an A. And then Doctor Strange's necklace could be the Time Gem. We were really trying to figure out what a Time Gem could be, and he was stretching it really far with that N for necklace. And then the orb is with the Nova Core, which is the Power Gem. And the Mind Stone was in the Scepter, now it's in the Vision. So that's the whole spiel. The orb is the O and the S is the Scepter.
So so you guys are thinking that with each of the Infinity Stones have already been introduced. Now it's just basically getting them out of their respective areas um, into into Thanos's gauntlet.
Right.
Because like I don't think the Vision's gonna part with the Mind Gem so easily.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna have to I wouldn't say to kick the bucket because he's not really a human,
No.
but something bad probably gonna happen to him
Well, I
in order
mean,
for Thanos to get the Mind Stone.
it's either something bad will happen to him, or maybe something I don't know, something constructive might happen to like kind of the same way of Tony Stark, how he lost after dealing with um, the whatever it was called in Iron Man 3. because again, I read that comic too, where he crosses the same storyline that was based off of Iron Man 3. Sans this whole um, Mandarin thing, like forgetting the Mandarin storyline from Iron Man 3, but the other storyline where he ultimately loses the chest plate. Um,
Oh,
you know, maybe something along the same lines happens to the Vision where he doesn't necessarily need the Mind Stone anymore.
yeah.
Um, be it the addition of Ant-Man coming in to help, or Hank Pym could play a part in it. Seeing Michael Douglas come back, maybe.
Or maybe something even crazier could happen. Maybe like a reverse of what created him.
Yeah, yeah, that could be a
Reconstruction.
yeah, that could be a ultimate type thing. But yeah, I think like again, some of those stones are pretty much spoken for. You said the Tesseract is still in Asgard.
Yeah.
That we know of. So, and then
Ether
Heimdall's
we know
chess piece has the other
Ether
piece.
has. Well, it looks to. We don't. It's not official yet, but it
We
looks
do have
to.
a third Thor movie coming out, so that would, maybe it'll, um,
Clarify things a little more.
yeah. Daff asks, when removing the gem from the Vision, just make Android? Yeah, pretty much.
True.
Then we'll have to cast Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, and that whole storyline will come back into play. You know what I noticed today? While I was at work, I noticed that nobody, even as a joke, has decided to make a program and called it Skynet. Like,
I would be that person.
I mean, I'm sure the there's a huge copyright on it from James Cameron, but it would be kind of fun. It would be kind of hilarious if if Microsoft or Apple came out and like, hey, we have this new software out that's going to run on all of our phones. It's called Skynet. And just sit there for a second and let it meld in like during WWDC or something like that. And like everyone's like typing away and they're like, "Oh, they're going to create Skynet." Wait, what?
Everybody's just going crazy.
I've already passed the threshold of crazy. Who do you think they're going to bring in as a villain, if not the Joker, for Ben Affleck's Batman movie? Who do you think the main villain
That's
for
a
that
good
would
question. I would maybe some of the more lesser known, not quite lesser known, but less prominent villains like the Penguin, or maybe some of the more original villains from, like the 60s. They could reimagine, like I said, the Penguin or anybody else in that era.
be? Maybe bring Hugo Strange to the big screen,
That too.
because there was someone who was casted um, for The Dark Knight Rises, everybody thought it was Hugo Strange. I think it was Ben Mendelsohn. I think when he was casted to The Dark Knight Rises, everyone thought it was going to be Doctor Strange before, or even when Tom Hardy was casted before he was announced as Bane. Everyone thought he would play Doctor Strange. I mean, Doctor Strange is the only character in Batman history who actually knows his true identity, on the villain side at least. I mean, Alfred
Yeah.
knows everything. So
Is like he knows everything. Like you said, he's just like the overseer for Bruce Wayne. Like, don't go and kill yourself.
yeah,
Maybe we could just celebrate Christmas. No, I'm Batman. I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm Batman.
I don't celebrate anything. I mourn.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, I mourn. I'm Batman.
I am the knight. I am the Batman.
This is too much fun. Well, K-Gun, I want to say thanks for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hey, no worries, man. No worries. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat, stirring things up with Daff and Ghost tonight, and always. And I'll definitely bring you on for some other stuff. We'll talk. We'll definitely be doing. I think the next stream will be
Stirring things up like Bane.
Marvel.
Oh, not. The darkness betrays you because it belongs to me.
Now.
Don't try to do voices without me.
Right.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Thank you so much, and I hope to catch you on the next one. All right.
Yep.
All right.
See you later.
So, guys, give K-Gun a round of applause if you could. Give him a wall of someone else's emotes. So that it's it's a little thing for our stream here that we like to do here at the New Nerd. So before I leave, because I'm getting a little verklempt, a little tired. I just got to say that Sunday I was meant to do a little bit of a little bit of whatchamacallit. God, I can't think. Wow. Got a lot of things going on. All right, so real life is about to hit me real hard these next couple weeks. I'm moving to another, moving. So this whole setup is going to have to be broken down and moved to the new location and then set back up again. So next Sunday will most likely be my last stream for about 2 weeks. I'm a little scared about that because we haven't officially gotten to 50 people yet. I'm looking at you, Ghost. If you haven't friended me yet, followed me yet, but hey, man, look at that. K-Gun, it's an absolute pleasure having you, man. It's always an absolute pleasure having you. I'll definitely have you on again. Daff, I think we're gonna get you on a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna be moving, and after this Sunday, my schedule is just gonna get a little too crazy to try to sit down with you guys to discuss everything. With that being said, I'm on Twitter. Go follow me on. There it is. There it is, Ghost. Ghost with the follow. Ghost with the follow. We are now at 49 follows of 50. Maybe Sunday night we'll get the 50. But anyway, so Sunday I was gonna do a certain stream with our buddy BioSaber with Aaron, but unfortunately, I haven't told him yet because he's a bad night. But I just want to say this. Because Civil War is due to come out on Friday, I think Sunday I'm just going to go all out Marvel all over your faces. I'm going to slap you silly with Marvel. Anything leading up to Civil War, any speculations about Civil War, anything about Spider-Man, anything about anything Marvel, we will discuss on Sunday. I know, I am the Illuminati. I just want to tell you guys that I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming in. I especially love you. I super excited to have you guys. If you want to get on with the whatchamacallit, If you want to get on for viewer's choice and do what K-Gun did tonight or BioSaber did the other night, by all means, let me know. Shoot me a message over on Twitter. Follow me at the new nerd N Town, not in. Just drop the I, and everything will be all set. We'll talk everything Marvel on Sunday, including the X-Men trailer, Daff, including the X-Men trailer, because that is a part of Marvel. We could do something like that. We could do the Marvel debate. Maybe we'll get you in on next time, K-Gun. I don't have the Discord thing. But anyway, you know, I'm always welcome to everyone's ideas. BioSaber had a great idea of doing a video game stream, where I talk about video games, which I don't really know much of, but I just shoot out my personality, my theory on it in general. However, because the Civil War, the Marvel one, will be time sensitive, I'd rather get the Marvel one out first, and then my first stream back will be all about video games. AAA, indies, games that are coming out that look awesome. If you're playing Dark Souls 3 or Matt played Dark Souls 3, maybe I'll get Matt on the stream to discuss his everything behind Dark Souls. But by all means, you know, keep coming with great ideas. I love to hear your ideas. I love to hear your theories about everything. If you can't catch me live, K-Gun, my stuff will mostly be up on YouTube, or you could listen to my podcast on your way to school, to work, to your grandmother's house. Just download the podcast. I'm on Stitcher. Type in ! podcast to hear what my podcasts are. Yeah, a lot of you guys are gamers, and I feel bad because I don't talk about video games, and I'm streaming right now only on Twitch, which is a video game website. So, yeah, like I want to bring in every sort of nerd nature type thing. So we'll definitely do a full stream of video games, and that will probably be my first stream back. So check the Twitter wires, everything, and I will let you go. We'll go all in on games. And if you want to school me on game knowledge, by all means, I welcome it, because this is all about just hanging out with a bunch of people, and you're the bunch of people I want to hang out with. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for coming in. Thank you, K-Gun, again for phoning in. We'll definitely do more of that, man. It was a lot of fun. I love the Thanos. I love the Thanos and the Infinity Stones thing. I loved it. Something that will keep me awake tonight. Thank you for that. Thank you. But Sunday, 9 p.m. right here, we're going to be discussing Civil War. Maybe I'll just play Civil War all over. I love Hangouts, but not Google Hangouts. I love it too. You guys have a great evening. Be sure to keep watching TV shows. Be sure to keep doing everything and anything you love. And be sure to keep watching TV shows. Keep going to the movies. Keep reading comics, playing games. Do anything that makes you happy, because that's all we have left, is just keeping on keeping. So everyone have a great evening. Bye-bye.